Since you guys missed it. Oh, geez. Also, a quick highlight chat. Let's see this. Guys, watch this. Pick 6.
Crazy.
This division round game is a search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On second down, they'll run with White. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row.
They stand up. They're probably like seats that people
Throwing is Brady on third down. This is White on the screen. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. This is brought in at the 21.
Daddy. I did not mean to false start.
Defense.
How did I false start? I didn't see that.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The Patriots send out their punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Yeah, could have happened. Ready for this? This is what you call a safe shot call, because it's a safe shot call.
Back to throw Beathard. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Hightower gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll let this thing go for 6. He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bronco score. Emmanuel Sanders, 85 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower. Get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back and then explode and go, as we saw there.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Brady now to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Where's the key?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll throw now on the final play. Steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. So it's on to halftime in this AFC. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To throw is Beathard. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. To throw is Beathard. Rolling to his left. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half. Just trying to get under pressure now, and Beathard goes down to the turf. Jamie Collins able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
He actually made it.
So who knew when we came to the stadium, you and I would see NFL history. That's the longest field goal ever made.
Brandon, if this were track and field, they might say it's wind-aided. But nevertheless, from the other side of midfield, man, that was something.
Yeah.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Now Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dang it, I should intercept that.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a computer he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10?
Yes! Let's go! Miller wins us.
The Broncos will take over on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
I swear
Now
to
Beathard,
God,
forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Let's go, deep.
On first down, Lindsey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They come out here in the eye. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead, he said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
I might have to go back. That I just literally ran that.
And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
What
like all-time football, right? Hey,
bro, I
this
wish I
is exactly
could
what we're
challenge
going to
them,
do.
but no.
Head power, and they got it done.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos push further out in front.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh shoot, there's still one on there. Still
to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. And the pressure gets to him again. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
Let's go!
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Oh, CJ Anderson, let's go! Let's go. Ooh, the conference. For all them, they need it.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her like she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep it score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on
Lamar Jackson, who the fuck are you?
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition.
Well, Coach, as far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Beathard to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, 63 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that went over the inline, so it'll come out to the 25. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. They'll be led out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Lamar Jackson.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews.
Oh,
it's a foot race. 30. Past the 20.
Oh, shit.
And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Defense.
Whoa, exclusive. No, fuck that.
And a neutral zone infraction on the defense.
The defense thought they had the timing count on the quarterback's cadence, but they jumped too soon.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it 2nd down and 12. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone.
Oh, come on!
25 yards for the touchdown, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to
You're in the fucking wrong way.
Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Play here for a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense... Emmanuel Sanders! 20, 10, and all the way home.
Counter 8 before the hatch. One might get in the board.
Sanders. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Broncos
taking the lead.
On
this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it.
Gotta do the whole.
As these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, it obviously still got nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It was Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman.
It's
essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Here's Sam Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And it's fielded at the 34. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They took
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Big time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
When teams have a tough time running the ball, as this one has throughout this game, it's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. On 2nd and 12, Jackson incomplete.
I swear to God, if you would have actually caught me, I would have let you know that.
Just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. He's back to throw, and he's got Snead. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens here.
Oh, it's still on it.
Super Bowl hopes hanging by a thread as they come up on first down.
That was the best pick six ever. I hope not. 90 yards.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six.
I can breathe there.
Altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage...
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And no,
it's over. It's over. Let's go. We up to the Super Bowl, baby. We're going to the Super Bowl.
And that may put a period on this AFC Championship game. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. And they will take a knee here.
Let's go!
And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Stop locking the door, please. Do you want that
No.
chicken and noodles?
Yes, please.
There is cheeses.
Overtime. Let's see.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Let's do the lowest overall. 70 overall. I don't think I'd ever beat 70 overall.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Oh, it's the Packers too. Let's go. We got defensive player of the year. Defensive rookie. Best QB. Best QB award sucks. Best QB for the line I don't. Okay, chat. I'm gonna go. I have to go. I'll be right back, chat.